Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to Daisy. Welcome back to Sakhal. Welcome back to official. Welcome back to Dudino. I'm just moving on from where I was into Dudino. I just want to have a little nosy at a couple of things. I'd like to have a nosy at the store that's down here. That would be one thing. And I wouldn't mind having a look in the houses. Some of the houses anyway. Because you never know, there might be food. And that's a good thing, right? There might also be people, and that would probably be a bad thing for me. I mean, there might be nice people. Might not. Anyway, we're gonna go and we're gonna have a look around. There's the store. And then we're gonna go and get water. Bag. Ooh. Look at that. That was helpful. Blimey, these bags are pretty good. That saved me a bit of faffing about. That less so. Anything else? Looks like a crossbow. No? Sporter? What is that? A savannah with a mag. Now then, what condition? Badly damaged. But what condition the mag? You know what? Arguably I don't care. Because I have a savannah, which is in pretty good condition. There we go. Look at that. We got a gun. Stop the press. But we have a gun. Shh, don't tell anybody. They'll probably steal it off us. Zed running around over there. Right. I'd like the Zed not to see me. And we'll head over to water. Oh, come on. Really? What are you doing? You can't jump that? I don't even believe you. What is the story? And there ain't nobody here. Which is good. Right. Water bottle. Right, and that one's already full of water. Right, so there we go. So we got some water. We got some food. Let's stop here for a minute. We got what did we pick up? We picked up some pica or something. What's that, brisket? And some peaches. Peaches in a can, put there by a man, or possibly a lady. Probably not a lady. Lady? Possibly a woman. Or, you know, in this day and age, an automated machine. Anyway, enough of that. We've got a gun. Woohoo! We've got a gun. We have a gun other than shotgun. Oh, listen, I realized I had ambient music switched off And the game came with new ambient music files, and I realized I wasn't hearing it, and I was like, well, you know, why am I not hearing the music? And I had it switched off. I had it switched off for recording purposes. And I felt like maybe I should switch it on so you guys can hear it. So we're going to pick up some ambient music and things a little bit more than we were, hopefully. So I hope you like it. This is Bolotnoe. This is Bolotnoe, I think. Is it? Or is this Hamlet? I think this might be Hamlet. I don't think this is Bolotnoe. I think there's a Hamlet between... Oh, right, well we don't have time to hang around. I'm inclined not to bother with this Hamlet. There's not a lot that I need, I don't think. Is that something on the road out there? Yeah, so there's not a lot in that Hamlet that I actually want. What I want to do is I want to crack on. I want to crack on to Bolotnoe, and like I said, I want to stoke up on fish, and I want to bring some fish with me. And I've got this can that'll probably be warm by the time I get there. And I want to hydrate, and then I want to make it over the road bridge to the military peninsula that's called Italy. And I want to get started on making our way down south to the big port down on the south side, and see if we can't have a look at that, because I've not been there before, and also see if we can't maybe pick up some high tier military gear, maybe some military camo, maybe a box or two of ammunition for my Savannah would be nice. And then we'll come back and we'll do a little bit more exploring, like up near the volcano, up into the geothermal area, that kind of thing. But I definitely want to be a little bit better kitted out. I can't really say I know why. I need the gun, that's for sure. I need the gun to hunt, because as we saw, with the issue with the reindeer and the shotgun is, you need to stock up on them too close, and if you're going to rely on just ram and goat, etc., you might be relying on those for a little bit. We're a little bit bright to be hiding in trees, to be honest. But I do like the field jacket. It is one of my more favorite jackets. But I understand there may be like some military jackets which are very warm. So it wouldn't hurt finding some of those. But of course, we have to get there, and it's early days. Plenty of slip twixt cup and lip, as they say. Which is not easy to say, but they do say it. And we're nearing our destination, and we really don't want to get killed. Right? That's the plan, Stan. Once again, I've been keeping an eye on the server numbers, and they're still low. They're still pretty low. I did look and see that actually there is another server that is busier than this server in my region. I don't know why it's busier. I don't recall it being busier when I started. So maybe like I said, a lot of people were on this server and getting a little gung-ho about shooting each other. So maybe some people took offense to that and decided they were going to leave and join another server. I don't know. Right, this is the outskirts of Bolotnoe. So lots of little sheds and things, which is good. Our clothes are in good condition. I think we've got a bag that's not in good condition. What condition is that bag in? No, it's worn. It's fine. Gloves? They're good. Shoes are good. What about our ghillie? I think our ghillie's not bad. Worn. Yeah, so actually, we're in good condition. We just need to be careful. Because all we want to do is we want to scout around the outskirts of Bolotnoe and find a little place to hunker down and do a spot of fishing. And that will enable us to safely cook some food and prepare. And I think there's water in Bolotnoe, but I'll need to go in I'll need to check that. Bolotnoe goes quite a ways, so I'm kind of conscious of that. By which I mean, let's have a look at the map. So we're coming up the coast to, I think we're not quite at Bolotnoe. We're down out of these houses, I think, and sheds. And then Bolotnoe's up here, and we want to skirt around the coast to this collection of houses over here, which is just down from the bridge. There's water up there at the aerial, which we can go and get if we need to, but I've got 2 bottles. The downside being, once we get to the military peninsula, there's no water that I've seen. So you're either reliant on picking up cans of drink, or you're reliant on snow and chelating tablets. I understand you can disinfect, as it were, a bottle of thawed out snow using chelating tablets, and then you can drink that. I'm led to believe, which, you know, might be the only option that we get to, because there may be no others if we can't find enough things to drink. So we're just going to head on round outside Bolotnoe, and we'll head out onto that the snout, as I have called it, and we'll do a little spot of fishing. This is actually not a bad place to fish, come to think of it, because it's a little bit out of the way. Where's my fishing rod? I left my fishing rod behind. After all that, to get a fishing rod, I left it all behind. I dropped it and didn't pick it up before I logged out. Gosh darn it. Right, we're gonna have to go for a little wander around and find some rope, obviously. I think there was some clothes in there. Let's start by cutting up some scrap clothes. I've kind of ummed and ahed about swimming out there and hiding out there. It's not that far, and I reckon if you swam out there and made a fire, you could dry your clothes and you might survive. It's a theory. It is a theory. I don't know if it's a good theory, but it is a theory. Might have to try another time. A naval uniform jacket. It's best insulation. Wow, okay. Harsh winds and biting cold. And it's black with brass. Wow, okay. Right, anyway, we did say that we felt this was a good place to be hiding out to do a spot of fishing. And that we should probably do that. Right, I don't know where we should do that. Probably doesn't largely matter. But what we need to do is we need to get our rope. Craft our rod. Pick up our fishing rod. Pick up our jig. Right, and go fishing. Hope we don't fall in. Right. I know that if I use my knife I'll get more meat off the fish just before anyone says. I'm not worried about that at the minute. I really want to save my knives. I've kind of been around on this server long enough that I really value knives. I mean, I always did value knives, even on Cherno and Livonia, but on this server we really get used to needing knives. Essentially because you make so many darn fires, and you need to gut so many animals, especially fish. So you really need knives. And of course, you know, you're always trying to combat Zeds, and knives are good for that. They're relatively light. They're relatively useful. Multiple tasks. You can make rags. You can do all kinds of things. So for me, certainly, I don't underestimate the value of having at least more than one good knife. Quick sip of tea. And would very definitely recommend that you have at least one stone knife in spare, just in case. Just in case you get short and you need to quickly craft up a fishing rod and cut some fish, especially if you have to dig up worms, because if you try and dig up worms with a regular knife, you will ruin the knife really quickly. And we don't want to do that. We do not want to do that. So what are we aiming for? Full apple. We're aiming for full apple. We're aiming for full apple. We're aiming for full water. It might actually, now that I'm this far around, now that I come to think of it, it might be actually better to go to water at Petropavlovsk. There is water on the southern side of Petropavlovsk in the hill. I think it's up by the radio aerial, and that's probably closer to us now, maybe easier to get to. So full water, full apple. That's what I'd like to be at before we hit the road over the bridge. And it's a bit of a double-edged sword, the bridge. I know from my previous experience that and I've seen other people's experiences, that I think it's a pretty solid bet we'll meet wolves as soon as we hit the other side. And I kind of feel like I'm going to have to do it at night. And I'm also kind of conscious. That's gunshots, I'm sure. But it sounded quite far away. Probably out on the land bridge, actually. You always think people are sneaking up on you. I'm conscious I probably want to cross at night. I got the pistol, 22, and I got enough rounds, and I know it's a safe spot. So I'm probably going to want to cross at night. I don't know if it'll be this night. I think night's coming on the server, but I don't think I'm not sure it'll be this night. It might be another night. Anyway, we'll see. That's the plan. We have a plan. We always have a plan, even if it's not a good plan. We always have a plan. Right, hello again. It's a bit dicey what I'm doing. It's middle of the night. I've just caught some fish. There was a storm. The storm has passed. It was middle of the night. It still is middle of the night. And I thought I would use the opportunity under cover of night to do spot more fishing. The apple is full, which is fine, but it doesn't hurt having some extra fish. And I have 2 full water bottles anyway, so I don't think I need to go to water. What I might do is, I think I will just very quickly warm up, cook this fish, and then try and head across to the peninsula right now. So tense, because I don't quite know how well this thing insulates the light, and I know they can be a bit porous and the light sort of bleeds through from time to time. I'm sort of hoping that we're sort of out in the middle of nowhere, and given that it was just a storm, that if there are people that they're hunkered down somewhere, probably doing more or less what I'm doing, which is not looking for other people. There's about 26 people on the server. The numbers have been a little bit more consistent between the two servers that do Sakhal in my neck of the woods. So it's fine. I'm kind of happy with that. Below 30 though, you know. One of them, I think, last night was up a little bit, but the other one seems to be hovering between sort of somewhere between 10 and 20, and somewhere between 20 and 30. So anyway, so there we go. We'll see how we go. I wanna try and make it across this this bridge. So I'll just carry on and do this, and then we'll get onto it, shall we? Right, this is going to light up the sky a little bit. We're going to get out of here quickly. Yeah, a little bit of light. But there you go. So we need to head up this side. We need to head up this side to the land bridge. So we've got to be heading, yeah, kind of north. It's out there, we just can't see it. Yeah, that's the military buildings. Oh, big rock. And there's quite a few Zeds there as well, so... But, like I said, I'm fairly certain the minute we get over there, there'll be Zeds. Sorry, wolves. Right, let's see. Where can we cross? Can we cross here? Between these fence posts? We can. Not interested in going up there. There's like a little barracks building, but it's dark. Zeds. It's more important that we get over as quickly and as quietly as we can. That's the barricade. That's just a good place to shoot wolves from, if you trigger the wolves. So are there going to be wolves? Maybe not, I might get lucky. I want to head round this side. There's a tower over there and a barracks. And then I can carry on over to the west coast side. And I still want to do what I did the last time I was over here, which is try and make my way down the west coast. There's a couple of good bases on the east coast side, and I'm inclined to think that players will probably be congregating or heading that way, and I want to try and get as far down the west coast to the bottom without encountering people, because the bottom is the sort of tizzy of this map. It's where all the big loot is. So what I want to do is get down that way and see what I can grab. that Z was off in that direction. So we need to head off in this direction. Try and get to cover. Port. I must have gone a different way. I don't think I made it this far this time. So there might be a place to light a fire somewhere down here. I love the fact that the crane has stopped with a container up in the air. But this could also be pretty dicey. I guess we will find out. I want to get out to the point. We can check it out later. Right? Ah, this is the OMK pants. So they're high insulation. Are they better than these? Which I think are best. Yeah, they're best. Don't know if this will work. It did. Well, jolly good. Just need to get some warm. Welcome back. been a little while, so I don't know exactly what's going on. Should probably have a look. Should probably have a look and see, right? Server's not super busy. Sed's out there. There's Sed's in the far building. It's a reflection. Right. Hats, walkies, bags. What's this? Vega. Don't know if I can carry I got a Vega drum mag. Right. Where's that drum mag? Right, we've got a slightly better shotgun in the Vega. Right. You head on down the coast. That was my plan, and it's still my plan. Right, where are we? Where are we? We were here. This little port building, past the lighthouse, down the coast. This is where we're going to. Tirp, or whatever it's called. So there's a couple of houses down here I know about because I've been here before, and then that's as far as I got. I didn't make it down there in my last one. Tirp is our best bet for a place to get some stuff. So what I want to do is head over here and dig up some worms, do a bit of fishing. I'll hide out in a shed and cook my fish, essentially. Just want to have a look at which shed is the best shed. To be honest, this one looks good. It's sort of the first one you run across. Right, fish, heat, quick sip of tea. Right, well we haven't really found much yet, to be fair. And I suppose, I've said it before, even on Cherno, even on Livonia, incremental gains, incremental gains. So, you know, it's not about going to one place and finding everything you need in one place. It's about, I suppose, gradually and progressively getting better gear, and keeping it and maintaining it and not having it ruined, you know, looking after it and sort of making the best of what you've got. And I'm surprised about the jackets, because the bushlat jacket seems to be the best jacket that I've found so far. The field jacket is also alright. But I'd assumed, I thought incorrectly, but I thought there was like a big army jacket, like an army outfit on this map that was going to be like, you know, your keep you all warm and keep you camo outfit. I haven't found it yet, if it is. But I did pick up a ski mask. That's pretty good. So that's a gain. That's one of those incremental gains. So we are pretty warm. We've got warm gear. The firefighters' pants are a bit of a pain, but they keep me warm. So what you're going to do, I suppose, I may as well hang on to them. And I've got a Vega with the drum mag, which, you know, that ain't too bad. That's nothing really to be sneezed at. I'd like a pair of wool gloves. I don't seem to have found a pair of wool gloves yet. Yeah, that would probably be on my to-do list. I think that's about it, really. Oh no, hunter's pants. Sorry, not firefighter's pants. I meant hunter's pants. The hunter's pants are pretty good. So, and you know, and the field jacket that I'm wearing is also fine. But I haven't found anything other than that. So, there you go, I suppose. Or better boots, like snow boots or anything, like military snow boots. I don't know. Just don't know. Don't know. I haven't looked at the code, but it'll probably be something that I get around to doing at some point. And I'll probably do I feel like I might do a bit of a technical deep dive into some of the code of Sakhal, and what's here and what's not here, because that might help paint a picture as your expectations, because I think you need to really gauge your expectations on this map. Talking about numbers again, coming on today, 15 on this server, which is this is a keyboard and mouse and gamepad server. The other server had more people on it, 26. So, and I think it's because it's a gamepad only, not keyboard and mouse. And I think there's some question and or argument and or consideration about whether it's a fair duel between a gamepad and a keypad and mouse, because you don't get that fine control with the gamepad that you do with the mouse, in my opinion, anyway. So there you go. So that's that situation, as best I understand it. So yeah. So anyway, I think if I don't make it on this server, then what I might do is I might jump on the other one, and that's what's maybe more my speed. Right, I gotta get out of here without getting burnt. Like that. Zeds. Oh, wolves? Are you kidding me? Wolves. Wolves, wolves, wolves. Anyway, does everybody know I'm here? That's a good start. So I don't think there's anybody up there, so I think that's good. And we've seen that there's engineering shops. And I think behind that is the yeah, that chimney sticks out of one of those little small barrack buildings. And there's another barrack building way up there as well, blimey. But, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Why do you want to do it? Do we want to go up there? Do we want to go up there? What's the benefit? Do we head down to camo? Make the best of our luck so far. See what's in camo and head on to the next destination, because that's, you know, that's it. As I've said before, curiosity killed the cat. Greed and all that. I always feel like you stretch your luck a little bit too far on DayZ and you will get burnt. And sometimes you just need to not check every single building in the military base. Even if it's just a booby trap, you know. You just get booby trapped. There's a Z way out there. You know, and I've had that happen too. Wow, I'm cold again already. Has something happened to my clothes? Have I been out here that long? Blimey. I need to get down to camo quick, sharp, and I need to have a look, and we need to decide about what that's going to mean in terms of finding a fire, because I don't think there's much between here and the bottom of the island. I'll have to do a sneaky in the woods. I don't see anything suspicious. Alright, check your feet, check your feet. Flare. Got killed in a campo building like this with a booby trap and tizzy, you know. Another jacket. Another jacket. Some some rounds from a Vega. Right, alright. Let's check this container. Combat gloves. Well, you know what? They're probably better than what I'm wearing. Look at this thing. A little fire here. You know, I'm inclined to say why not. But quite quickly. I know, it's dicey. It is dicey, you're right. But what other option have I got? I could go out and do the same thing in the woods. It's going to be just as dicey. Gonna wreck these gloves, I tell you. That's all I need. Don't need much. Gonna need a bit of bark though. Fire. I know. Anyway, I'm gonna get onto this. And I will tell you. So, you can put your fish back on and heat it up without completely burning it. At least I hope that's the case. I did so before. Yeah, there we go. That one. And you warm it up a bit. And when you eat it warm, it helps speed up your heat. Right, so if you have got a fire and you have got food, even if it's a drink of not a cola, should have eaten that one quicker. Even if it's not a cola or a Fanta or something, stick it on, warm it up. Got a half-eaten can of baked beans or spaghetti, stick it on, warm it up. Right, there we go. Right, all we've got to do is wait, like, you know, proverbial sitting duck. Right, so here I am, hanging out in a shipping container. I got my heat boost back, which is jolly good. Where are we? We've come all the way down here. We've come all the way down here to camo. I think this is camo, this large building down at the bottom. I think it's hard to make tell of this map actually. Interior wall. Yeah, it's hard to say. But I think that's where we came through, and I think that's where we are. I think we came through here at the gatehouse with the barracks. We came down the side. It's the industrial building. Went up to the woods. Oh yeah, that's the building. There's more buildings out in the woods, and there's some buildings out there. Okay, wonder what they are. So what we might do is we might skirt around through the woods up to these things and have a look at whatever they are up there, because they might be of some interest to us before we head on, because there'll be nothing now between us and the big base at Military Base South. So this is Military Base North, Military Base South. in my opinion. And there's the submarine base. So we want to do military base north, military base south. We may have a nosy out onto these points just as a matter of interest, and do some fishing and heat up and stuff. See if there's any bases, and head back via the sub base and try and get back onto the mainland without dying. That's the plan, Stan, and that's where we're at. So yeah, so we're gonna call it on this one. I mean, we got here. That's a win, and we are here, and we're still alive through some miracle of chance, and we're slowly getting better. Incremental gains, incremental gains. And we haven't trashed anything, we haven't broken anything, and we seem to be still alive, more or less, give or take. So that's the situation, and that is where we're at. And yeah, blimey, crikey, tense much. Anyway, I do hope you're liking it. Do drop a like. Do subscribe to the channel. Do click the bell notification so you know when the next one of these is coming out. And do feel free to add any comments or tips or suggestions or anything that you have got any burning desire to share with us. And yeah, I'll see you all again real soon. Ta-ta for now. PlayStation